Hi YouTube, this is Pen Withers. I had someone asking, they've been having a bit of difficulty soldering, and I thought I'll just do a quick little video just to show how to do it. Just so you know, this is the little soldering iron I use on the track. It's from Maplin. It was about 20 quid and it's a 50-watt iron. The control knob here, usually I put around to about 3/4 of the way around. I'll just leave that heat up a minute. I use this Versatech No Clean Liquid Flux. Seems quite good. Fiberglass pencil, obviously some solder. It's like a 60-40 split. And what we do, do the edge of the track. So obviously that you can see that's quite tarnished. That track, it's not a very new piece. A little bit of flux on the end. There's a little bit of wire I've stripped, so a little bit of flux on that. This iron is not overly clean. It's a little bit war torn. To be honest, I didn't really look after it, but there's a shiny bit there. Might not be ready yet, but let's try it. It takes a second or two to warm up. You can just see the smoke rising from that. But basically, if that's clean, that tip, that will pick solder up, no problem. If it's dirty, you've got no chance. So basically, we've put some flux on that track, and we'll now bring that lump of solder in and see if it will go. If the tip of that is not clean, it will not do it. So there we are. That's got that on. Sleepers in one piece. So we pick up a little bit more flux now, solder even. I'll just tin that cable. I've put flux on this. There, tinned. What I do now is dip that. Put flux on it again. So we got a little lump of solder on the end. That's been tinned, that's been tinned, and I fluxed it. And basically we will see if I can get that in a bit closer. Hopefully you'll see that and that is it. Main thing is don't move it until it's gone cold, but hopefully that'll nice shiny joint. If it's shiny, you know it's a good joint. And just here somewhere, and I've probably just dropped it on the floor. Right, just another one, fish plate. Sometimes you don't want to solder onto the side of the track, so what we would do, a little bit of flux on that, pick up a little bit of solder, and what I do, I just like to leave that heat up a bit, let the smoke dissipate a bit. Right, that's tinned. I'll just dip the cable in a bit of flux. Picked up a little bit more flux on the iron. Drop that on there. And in theory, there. And that is it. Most important, tip of that iron wants to be shiny. And like I say, now I've finished, I'll put a little bit of solder just on that. Right. And that will cool down with that solder on, and in theory next time, I'll shut the soldering iron off now, next time when I go to use it, there's a nice clean bit there. So like I say, there's fish plate with a little solder joint on the bottom of that, and there's a solder joint on the track. Hopefully that will be of use, but must say, make sure everything's clean, flux it, tin it, flux it again, and soldering iron, make sure that tip is clean. If it's dirty, if it's black like that, then you just as well forget it. It ain't going to work. It's got to be shiny. If it's shiny, it'll transfer the heat, no problem. But hopefully that'll be of use to a few of you. I'll hopefully look forward to a few comments, and as I say, bye for now.